Lena had always loved exploring. Growing up in a small, creaky house that had belonged to her family for generations, she was no stranger to the nooks and crannies of her home. But there was one place she'd never been: the attic. Her parents always told her it was too dangerous, filled with old junk and dust, and not worth venturing into. But Lena was curious. More than curious, she was determined. One rainy afternoon, when the house seemed quieter than usual, Lena decided it was time. She grabbed an old flashlight from the drawer in the kitchen and headed up to the attic door, which had always been locked. To her surprise, the key was sitting on a hook in the hallway, right beside her grandmother's portrait. With a quick twist, the door creaked open, and Lena was hit with a musty, ancient smell. The attic was dark and cramped, its low ceiling covered in years of dust and cobwebs. Ignoring the creeping sense of unease, Lena pushed forward. The light from her flashlight flickered as she scanned the room, her heart racing with excitement. Stacks of cardboard boxes were piled high, along with old furniture draped in faded sheets. She was about to turn back when something caught her eye: a small, dusty trunk tucked away in the corner, partially hidden under an old chair. Intrigued, Lena made her way over to it. The trunk was surprisingly well preserved, with intricate brass locks and faded leather handles. She knelt down and, with some effort, pried it open. Inside, she found stacks of yellowed papers, an old wooden photo frame, and a strange, worn leather book. Her breath caught in her throat as she picked up the book. It was thick, with no title on the cover, and the leather was cracked, like it had been handled by many hands over the years. Lena carefully opened the first page, and to her astonishment, it was written in what looked like her great-great-grandmother's handwriting. The pages were filled with stories, sketches, and detailed notes about the family's history, a history that Lena had never known. The book chronicled not only the daily lives of her ancestors but also something much more unusual. According to the book, her family had once been renowned historians and treasure hunters, uncovering lost artifacts and ancient secrets. There were mentions of hidden treasures, maps to secret locations, and cryptic messages that Lena couldn't quite understand. But one line stood out to her more than the others. Asterisk, the key to the family's legacy is hidden within the house. Find the markings, and the past will reveal itself. Asterisk. Heart pounding, Lena leafed through the pages, her fingers trembling. The more she read, the more the pieces of her family's forgotten legacy began to fall into place. Her ancestors, it seemed, had been searching for something that had been lost for centuries. A treasure so significant that its discovery would change history. They had hidden clues all over the house, leaving behind symbols and markings only someone with the right knowledge could decipher. Suddenly, a thought struck her. Her grandmother's portrait in the hallway. Was it just a piece of art? Or was it a clue? Lena rushed downstairs, the book still clutched tightly in her hands. She stood before the portrait, studying it closely. There, hidden in the intricate frame, was a small engraving, a symbol she had seen in the book earlier. It was a map, or part of one, pointing to something hidden in the house. Lena's pulse quickened as she realized the attic was only the beginning. Her family's legacy, once thought to be nothing more than stories, was real, and it was waiting to be uncovered. She couldn't wait to follow the trail, to dig deeper into the mystery her ancestors had left behind. The adventure of a lifetime was about to begin, and Lena was ready to unlock the secrets that had been buried for generations. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe for more interesting videos, like and share this video. Have a nice day.